Howdy. My book, Louisiana Environmental Compliance, is something you all should know about. After all, it's the time of the big green bang. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family. You owe it to your planet. We'll put the number of the publisher up in a second. My book covers a number of things. One is oil spills. And the biggest thing about oil spills today is the Oil Pollution Act called OPA. OPA covers a number of things about oil problems, but three we're going to talk about is number one, cleanup costs, number two, natural resources like seashore, marshes, sea critters, and number three, private losses. I'll talk more about private losses in a second, but to know what to do with respect to private losses, you should get the Coast Guard's Claimant's Guide, which is available on their National Pollution Fund Center website. It tells you what to do. Back to private damages and losses. OPA doesn't cover all losses. It just covers those losses that are caused by the oil spill incident. It covers things like the loss of seafood subsistence. It covers the loss of seafood industry and recreational trade. It even covers items like loss of revenues to a small town that specializes in seafood restaurants and recreation. It also covers more obvious things like an oil boat or an oil dock from the oil spill incident. That is, they get to be cleaned up. Now, what does OPA say about claims? Well, it tells you to first bring your claim against the party the Coast Guard is pointing its finger to. That's the first step. If you're not satisfied there, then you have another step. It's a choice. You can either ask a federal judge for help, or you can ask the Oil Spill Trust Fund for help. On that, you have to refile your claim for losses with them. And that claimant's guide from the Coast Guard is going to be helpful there, too. But let me wedge in a question. Why make a federal case out of it? Louisiana has an oil spill statute that covers the same type of losses that OPA does, without all the red tape. Yes, I've been discussing federal red tape until this moment. You can ask a nice, friendly state judge for help if you use the Louisiana oil spill statute. As long as the spill occurs on Louisiana shorelines or waters, you're covered under state law. You don't need the federal law. That's another option. Well, that's all for now. This is Stan, your friendly neighborhood juridical scientist, bidding you farewell. Till next time.